What is going on, everyone? It's me. If you can see, I'm very tired, or as you can hear. Long day of hunting, and this was only day one. I mean, I'm always hyped for Community Day, but 2 days? Like, I'm always used to putting in one day and just grinding my heart out. But, man, 2 days. Well, I got a lot of shinies. Let's just get right into it. So December Community Day is about all of the Pokemon that it's like a recap of the year about all the Pokemon that came out in that year starting January. And if you don't know what Community Day is, I'm guessing you know what Pokemon Go is. But Community Day is an event that happens usually once a month, but it has happened up to twice a month. Where it lasts either in quarantine, it lasts 6 hours or 7 hours or something, but normally before all this COVID stuff, it was 3 hours, usually on a weekend, where a certain Pokemon and its shiny form, either it's a new shiny or a shiny that we've already seen, will be appearing everywhere. And the shiny rates, instead of being 1 in 450, it's 1 in 25. So people get like upwards of 20 to 30 shinies in each of these days. And remember, there's one a month usually. And so the rates are really high. And it's more about getting good ones, and then each time you can evolve to like an exclusive move. But it's really usually about getting some cool ones with like good IVs and things like that. And we've had, I believe this is our third or second. We did December of 2018. I don't think it had. Did it? I don't know. I don't think it had a December Community Day, or it might have. I'm blanking on a lot of things, but I think it did. This is the third one. But anyways, a lot of cool shinies came out during this. Let's go up here. A lot of cool shinies came out during this year, and to recap, Porygon, Abra, Rhyhorn, Charmander, Magikarp, Weedle, Electabuzz, Magmar, Seedot, Piplup, and a Ghastly are the Pokemon spawning. And they actually split it up into 2 days. So, day 1, which was today, Rhyhorn, Abra, Piplup, Seedot, and Weedle and Ghastly were all spawning everywhere. I'll tell you how good I did on those with the shinies. And then tomorrow, Porygon, Electabuzz, Magmar, Charmander, and Magikarp will be spawning more frequently, and their shiny rates will also be up. So, yeah, those 2 days, the 12th and 13th of December, Saturday and Sunday. So today was pretty good. A few shinies, if we go back to this page, a few shinies that I needed, because I remember I played a lot at some parts of this year and not so much at others. And so the community days I already participated in were Magikarp, Seedot, Magmar, Electabuzz, Rhyhorn, and Abra. And in Rhyhorns, I didn't do too good. I was doing some food bank thing, so I only got 2. Abra, I got 20 plus. Magikarp, I got 20 plus. Or I got 18 in Abra. I got 22 in Magikarp. I got a lot, like 7 or 8 in Electabuzz. And I got, I believe, 3 or 2 in Magmar. I didn't do as good in Magmar. I didn't play for as long in Magmar, but... And then in Seedot, I got 3. So, in all of them, I got everything I needed. Besides Rhyhorn, I needed 1 more to complete the set. And if you don't know what completing the set is, it's where you have enough to have 1 at each evolution. So you need, for Rhyhorn, since it can evolve into a 3rd form, Rhyperior, you need 3 to max out the family. And so I had never found a shiny Ghastly, a shiny Piplup, shiny Charmander, Weedle, Porygon, and I needed 1 more Rhyhorn. So I needed 3 Piplup, 3 Ghastly, which were the ones today, 1 Rhyhorn. So today I was grinding with my friend, and we played for a while. So on Pokemon Go's Twitter, and they said something like 10 to 5 or something. So we were planning on going at 10, but I got on at like 9ish or 7 maybe 7 to 9, somewhere in there. And I checked, and I was like, wait a minute. And I look at the spawns, and they were like they are now. I'm like, that's all the community day stuff. And I texted him, and I'm like, yo, I think the spawns are starting. It's like, yeah, I see that too. That's weird. So let's go out now. So we went out at 9, and we're checking everything, and I'm like, what? Nothing is shiny. What is this? Are the rates that bad? Like, this is a terrible community day. We're catching everything, no shinies. I have like no Pokeballs left after catching all these things, and then he finally checks Twitter at when it passes 10, and we're like, wait, what? Because he bought the $1 little thing, and it said that it started at 11, like that little bonus part. I'm like, what? And so he checks Twitter. Apparently they postponed it to 11, and there's just gonna be spawns of the community day spawning all around, which like all of these, sorry, something in the background is distracting me, but apparently all of these things were just spawning, but none of them were really, like, the shiny rates were still 1 in 450, which is funny, because while we were down there grinding, I got one shiny Seedot. And, I mean, it's not like I needed it, but that's a full odd shiny. So I guess that's cool. That's just like a random full odd shiny. And we were both really hardcore preparing for this because we're doing that little shiny race between the two of us. And, this is a really easy way to get shinies. I did end up getting a lot more than he did. Yeah, so I'm about to show the results of grinding, and to finish my story, I guess. We started at 11, and immediately we just started popping off, and it was funny. We both had, like, this one Pokemon. For him, it was Piplup. For me, it was Ghastly, that we got so many shinies of, and it was just, like, overall a really fun day. And I hope tomorrow will be like that. I know today has 6 featured, and I believe tomorrow is going to have 5 featured shinies from this year, because there were only 11 if you count December, which is weird because November had 2 community days, and then every single other one had 1, which means it should have 12, but I don't know, there might be another one spawning that I'm forgetting about or didn't show up there. But without further ado, I guess let's look at it. Boom! Minus that Magikarp, let's scroll down to the bottom. So yeah, here's this Seedot caught today. Yeah, it was during the spawns, but yeah. Then I did some spooky message, and then my first one of the actual event was a shiny Seedot. And I'll show you, there's one that I got good IVs on. So Noah is my friend's name. We, switched phones for, one circle of the grind route that we do, and we didn't talk about it at all, and we were like, don't tell me if I get a shiny. And then he just handed me the phone, and I'm like, wait a minute. Check my recents, and Noah, and he named it Noah Caught, and shiny Ghastly, that was my first one. And then we walked around, and we found a Swinub raid. So, oh yeah, that's another part of the event. All of the Pokemon from 2019 community days, every single one that happened then, you can either get from eggs and from raids. So we were trying to do those as well to see if we could get any of those. We did not end up getting any. But on our way over, I got a shiny Piplup, and he was like, no way, it was 20 minutes in. And then I was like, yeah, watch this. I click on another one, and it's shiny as well. And then he's like, he joins the raid because we were already there. I'm like, let me just check a few things, let the clock on the raid wind down before I get in, because that's how it works. And I click on a Weedle, bam, first shiny Weedle. And this was proven to be very difficult shiny to come across. This was definitely the hardest one of the day to get shiny. Just because I needed this one. I needed 3 of them. I didn't have any, as you can see. It's still blurred out down there. And I didn't have any, and I wanted some. and I got one right before that raid started. It was Swinub, not shiny. And then after that, I got another shiny Seedot, and then another Ghastly, then another Ghastly, and then I got my first Rhyhorn, which we took like a break a little bit halfway through since it was my other friend's birthday, and we wanted to get him something. So we were planning around, just sitting around at that guy's house. I had my incense going, and I pull a shiny Rhyhorn off my incense. Like as I was talking to him, because I was like, I'm not going to tell you what shiny Rhyhorn looks like. He's kind of somewhat new to the game, but it's really cool, and I really do like shiny Rhyhorn. And then I'm like, see right here, and I was like showing him the screen. I click on it, and I immediately saw that it was shiny, and immediately flicked it back, and I don't think he saw it. He eventually got it himself. I believe he got one or two, so it's no longer some secret to him. But yeah, definitely it's an XL size, and I really do like shiny Rhyhorn. And this actually took a while to get. And then I got another Ghastly off the incense, another Ghastly off the incense, like in the same chill session in the middle. Then we went back out. I got a shiny Seedot while we were walking back down. So all of these past three were all within like 10 minutes or 5 minutes or something. And then when we're down there, I got another shiny Rhyhorn. He was like, we were talking at this point since he was still somewhat low on shinies. And I was like, and he was like, you're so lucky. And then I'm like, oh yeah, then prove this. And I clicked on a Rhyhorn, and it was shiny. I was like, okay. And then I got another shiny Rhyhorn. This one's 1257, and the IVs are decent for PvP. Yeah, so I might evolve this one. I don't really need to. I'm probably going to save this for the Kanto region thing. And finally, like way later in, I guess it doesn't show the time, but I pulled a shiny Abra off my incense once I was back home, like 4 hours into the event. I finally got my first shiny Abra. I mean, I'm not complaining because I didn't need it. But then, like, the next incense spawn, I got another one. So I guess it paid off, but I don't really care. I mean, I might use these to trade to my friend, since I'll tell you his results after as well. And then I had, like, around 20 minutes left on my incense, and I'm like, there's still a few things I need. And then I got a Ghastly, as my, like, on my incense, and I'm like, okay, that's not what I need. And then I got a shiny Weedle. I'm like, let's go. That's 2 out of 3. I need one more. And my next shiny I got was another Weedle. I had like 10 minutes left now, and I was like, I still needed another Piplup. I needed something else. Well, I got a 10 CP, and then this was my final spawn on my incense, was a shiny Ghastly, and I got a 10 CP Seedot right before it. So I was happy about that. And then I was like, I just need one more Piplup. And then I believe this is, yeah. So this Piplup, the final thing I needed to have one of every single evolutionary thing, my brother got for me while I was playing with my friends, preparing for the Frost Frenzy, which, by the way, we quit after 2 games. But while I was preparing for that with my friends, I was like, yo, Sam, if you want to hop on. He hops on immediately, shiny Piplup. That was the final one I needed. And since the spawns are switching tomorrow, yeah, it's great. So my end result, I got that so I got 3 Piplup, 1, 2, 3. Ghastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Ghastly. Seedot, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Seedot today, plus I had 3 before. Weedle, I got 3. Abra, I got 2. Rhyhorn, I got 1, 2, 3, 3. So that put me at 5. Seedot, I think that put me at 8 in total on Seedot. And then, yeah. So those were all the spawns, and those were all the shinies I got. And yeah, it was just like, overall, it was just like a really, really fun day. And it was a little confusing at the beginning, but I think we learned from that mistake. And I hope we don't do that again and totally waste like 3 hours just running around the neighborhood like, where are all the shinies? And of course the shiny I did get full odds was one I didn't need, which is annoying. But now we're going to evolve some, because earlier I wasn't sure if just like Porygon, Magikarp, and all those other ones were rare, or if they were just used for tomorrow, but now it's been confirmed since Australia has already had their community day. So, yeah. So now I guess I'll show you my 3-star shiny. So it's this one. I think the IVs on this one are actually pretty decent. Yeah. 15 attack. I think that's a 15, 12, 13, maybe. I'm going to evolve this one. So here, I'm deciding between evolving it to Haunter or evolving it to Gengar. Because Haunter, I think, is somewhat PvP relevant, and I don't know if Gengar is. But if we're looking at PvP relevance, then maybe I should look at this. Let me just go to, like, Ghastly. Okay, and we'll go bottom up. Let's see, do I have any that are like 15 attack, 15 defense? No. Yeah, this is like the best one. I'll keep this one as a Haunter, honestly. But we're gonna evolve them now. If I get like a Shundo tomorrow, I have 250 candy. I'm fine. Sorry if this video is a little long, guys. Just, yeah, there's a lot I did today. A long video because I spent 7 hours grinding. But this shiny is really good. I really do like it. And I love shiny Ghastly as well. It's definitely my favorite of the ones that we saw today. And 994, yeah, same, obviously, same IVs. Let's just see what I could take it to. 1491. Alright. And what are the moves on it? Astonish and Dark Ball's nothing good. But I'll keep this one here for now. And I'll wait to evolve a Gengar. I'll just evolve it off video just to see if I want to evolve that one, because I don't want to spend a lot of time thinking about it now on video. 3 Piplup. I'm going to evolve 1 to each. Which one's my best IVs? They go gradually lower. I'll just evolve this one max. I know that Empoleon and what's the second evolution? Is it Empoleon? No, what is it? It's like Prinplup. Yeah, they're both non-PvP relevant. This is also a really clean shiny. I really love... this is actually a Pokédex entry for me. I don't have Empoleon, which is kind of sad. But I was saving because I knew this was happening. So, boom, right here. It really is a really cool shiny. It makes some of that blue like a lighter blue, and also like a little bit of a green tint. If you can see right there, yeah, and so it's a really cool. I'm 1 candy off. Wow, that's okay. I'll just get that in like a few minutes. But you know what the second evolution looked like. You saw it. We don't need to evolve C-Dot. I've already seen those. Weed. Now we're gonna evolve this one. This is the one that I'm really excited to see. I guess I'll evolve this one. I can also Mega Evolve this, which, again, I don't know if I want to. I might Mega Evolve it when I actually need it, because it turns out Mega Candy is not that easy to come across. Oh, that's a really cool shiny. Neon Green. Always looks cool in a shiny. But it turns out that it's hard to come across Mega Candy because I don't do legendary raids that often, because there's not that many people around willing to do them, and I don't really want to do them. And then Beedrill I've seen before as well. It's that awesome neon green again, and it really just, man, that's a cool shiny. Wow, look at that. Wait, it's 100 to Mega Evolve? Huh. And I know it decreases, I think. Or I think it decreases. Decreases? I think. Anyways, that's a cool Beedrill shiny. It's so cool. And then, which one do we want to keep at our second? Boom, boom. This one's just a better version. Yeah. These are... I really do like neon green and shinies. I think it's... I mean, I see it somewhat often, but I think it looks cool. And, yeah, that does look pretty sexy. Not gonna lie. So, yeah, there's Weedle. We did Ghastly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it was a really fun event, and you'll see another video tomorrow. I'm just really tired. I know I can't be as enthusiastic. I mean, I grinded all day, and I've been with this truth for forever. But to wrap it up, I'll just talk about the ones that my friend doesn't have still, just in case any of you friend him on my Discord and want to, hey, Pokemon Go. if any of you want to friend him and trade him some of these stuff. I know I can also trade him these things, but just like I think these are the things he's missing. He finished off the Weedle family, which was difficult for both of us to complete. He needs one more. Wait, no, he finished that. He needs one more Seedot. He needs one more Rhyhorn, and one more Abra. I think were his final 3 that he needed, and those are all things I have tons of. Well, I have 5 Rhyhorn, I have like 9 or 8 Seedot, and I have like 50 million Abra. So I have plenty of room for that. So both pretty much completed day 1, and I think hopefully we both complete day 2. I need 3 Porygons from tomorrow. I need what's the other one? Why am I forgetting? There's another one I need. Charmander. 3 Charmander, 3 Porygon, and that's it for me. For him, he needs 1 Electabuzz, and then those, because he only got 1 Electabuzz, which is kind of sad, but I got 2. Or no, I got like 8. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya later.